Back at it again. Back at it again. I think we're really close to the... Like, I think we're pretty close to the end, though. Oh, I'm an idiot. Dude. Now everything should be good now. There we go. All right. Okay.
Development project has been added.
Boss, I don't know how you do it. All I could do was obsess over revenge, doubting my comrades along the way. But even after all we've accomplished, the phantom pain never let up. If anything, it just got worse. But you understood that from the start, didn't you? From the moment you opened your eyes in that hospital, you knew it wouldn't go away. Yet you've been fighting the pain and confronting your phantoms the whole time. Knowing full well the battle would never end, not till the day you die. I respect that now, more than ever. It's an honor and a privilege, Big Boss.
Heading to Afghanistan. Deploying.
Fox. Foxhound. To go.
Mission list updated.
Be careful down there, boss.
On the road again? Bruce. We're going to go extract the Intel agent. The Intel operative. Whatever it's called.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been
Boss,
updated.
one of our staff has been captured by the enemy. He was on the staff at Mother Base 9 years back. Get our man out of there, boss. To say he's a critical VIP would be a massive understatement.
I'm like 80% certain that this is Hideo Kojima that we're getting. Just heads up on that. I'm like 80 to 90% certain. he is. Ugh, I hate this scope. Yeah. It gets the job done. That's all that matters. Okay, Alright. No music. No music. Hello there. I wonder who it could be. Oh look. It's Hideo Kojima.
Snake.
With some new glasses.
What took you so long?
We'll talk, but not here.
Those prescriptions were thick. Yeah, right. So of course we actually have to extract Hideo Kojima. We can't just fold in it.
Еще одна колонна срочно была атакована. Что мы потеряли? Весь груз, но никто не пострадал.
Remember to hit the hidden voice prompt button? What is it? Oh, what was it on the controller? Do you remember? I have no fucking... Yeah, what was it on the controller, though? I think it was Y. And what did Y do? Like, in terms of function.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
Only for when you rescue Kaz. Yeah, I mean, Hideo Kojima doesn't actually speak very good English.
When you want to begin a mission, open your iDroid and select it from the mission list. I sent a list of selectable missions to your iDroid. They're all jobs that only you can handle.
Please support helicopter requested.
There we go. We're gonna get Hideo Kojima because he has to have a self-insert. Just fuck you, Konami.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Side op completed. Side op
Okay, subject is in.
Again, part of the reason why he even did this mission was so he could say fuck you to Konami, because Konami wanted to take his name off of everything. And now he's like, well, I'm in the fucking game. Have fun removing a mission from the entire game, assholes.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
And there we go. We got Hideo Kojima. Not as cool as when you get him in Ground Zeroes, but whatever. Alright, our only objective is to do the main mission. Total stealth operation. Big success, yeah. I think he's like an R&D person. I don't know what his like code name is or anything like that. Pretty sure he's R&D. I think he's either Intel or he's R&D. He might be Intel. And again, he might be Sick Bay. Maybe. Oh, there he is right there. Hideo. There you go. Wow, he gave himself a 2-star English rating. Wow. Okay. And though, from what I understand, you can play him as in a combat mission. Then yes, you can play him in like side missions and stuff like that. Yeah. Technically, yes. Lol, sick. You can play as any character you find.
Please select a mission.
Is one of the cooler aspects of this game. The reason why you do that is because I believe when you play as them, they actually get stronger. Like their combat rating will actually go up. You have to take him and assign him to the combat unit. Yeah, it's just funny to think of playing as him. Yeah.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
And shit, I never
Unit
thought I'd play as
dispatched.
Norman Reedus in a game, and they put him in that, they put him in Death Stranding. That one's kind of crazy.
Please select a mission.
Alright, we gotta do the oil field mission, total stealth. Let's go.
Deploying.
Again, it was just like to say fuck you to Konami. It was the same thing with Ground Zeroes, because they wanted to take his name off Ground Zeroes as well. I love Pitch Dark. Yeah, this mission's kind of cool. Also, we can actually extract the kids
Oil runs to the pipeline from that facility.
instead of having to like leave them
Taking it out
behind.
should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak.
I just like missions on this
This may
base.
seem
Oh,
like
the
straight
oil
up
field.
philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it.
I wish there was
Limited
more
oil field was outdated.
missions where you have to like infiltrate a fortress, because there's really only like 2,
Taking it upon themselves to kickstart operations.
and like one's like the
United
OKB-0
plans on
area.
modernizing its arsenal. Rumor has it someone's been selling them U.S. military hardware. Intel's analysis suggests the broker's a front company, Cyphers. Keeping tabs on United could tell us who's pulling its strings.
Did you guys play tabletop this week?
First, make your way to the
Nope.
oil facility. It's to the north, past Kuala Yamasa. The village is currently occupied by United, so stay sharp. The war industry we started has taken a pretty crooked course these past 9 years. With no other options, soldiers have become dogs of war, sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs. Guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason. No banner.
Are retarded?
That's how they survive.
It must be.
Demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. Cold War standoffs,
There it is.
resource exploitation, tribal clashes. What's big business for developed countries has only brought conflict here. That mess you're standing in is just the latest
Yeah.
example.
Winky smiled face.
Updated.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm supposed to. Yeah, I'm supposed to go roleplay at this like fucking giant
We've
ass
arrived at Masa
like,
Village. It's been turned into a
3-day
supply hub for
role
United,
playing event
meaning it'll be stocked
thing.
with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
The map has been updated.
Doesn't a truck come down the road or something? RP Extravaganza. Yeah, you probably got invited to it, I'm sure. I'm sure Rodney invited you to it. Because I think you used to roleplay with him. I want to say, I remember hearing you ran a game for them. Do not think so? Oh, okay, never mind.
You gotta extract him.
I remember you running a game and he was like a part of it, so I figured he'd invite you. Don't think I ever did, LOL. Forgive me. I remember it happening at like old suites. Like I'm talking like back when they were on like Main Street.
Child soldiers. Boss, do not hurt any child soldiers. If you do, the mission is over.
I remembered it happening on like Main Street suites. That's any like consolation. So like I'm talking like years and years ago. It's possible. I ran 2 one-shots back there. Yeah. Because like Rodney was like super excited to do it or whatever. I remember I walked in to check out the new store or whatever, and I saw everybody go back there to do a one-shot or something, or just do some kind of role-playing game.
Roger that.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
The map has been updated.
He's coming too.
They coming back, or are they just gone forever? I think they're like gone forever. Yep, the roleplay extravaganza. It's supposed to be like 3 days of like non-stop roleplaying, but they only have like 6 games. And I was like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a non-stop role-playing event with only 6 games. Besides the fact that like it makes me tired thinking about it. Yeah, like I think I could probably go for like maybe 10 hours at most, and then I'd be like, I'm done for like a week. Like, they're fucking psychopaths. Of course, they're all gonna be like drinking and shit like that, so I mean, they're all gonna probably be drunk, so they won't care. Yeah. Most of the games that are being ran anyway are all branches of the White Wolf games, like Vampire the Masquerade, Werewolf,
Subject on board.
Hunter the Vigil.
Leave the rest to us.
They're like Changeling. Like they're all those games too. That's why I was like, I kind of don't want to go because all you guys are fucking doing is White Wolf. Like one person is running 5e. So I was like, I'm open to run. Like, I'll probably end up bringing like an Only War setup or like a 5e game or something, because just for variety's sake. Because I can already tell they're gonna have dead air essentially. Ah, that'd be exciting. Yeah, I was gonna do Only War. I have a Call of Cthulhu game written up. You know, the one that didn't go very well. I have I have like a couple of 5e ideas that could probably be executed. But yeah, Lamau.
You gonna extract
No.
him?
There's a lot I could do for it, and like Shadowrun, I could run a Shadowrun game.
Continue heading for
There's
the
a lot I could do.
It's
My friend David, who's also going and running there, he's the one running 5e, and I'm actually gonna play in that game because I like playing in his games. But he was like, you should. He's like, oh, you should run all these games. Like, you should run this, you should run that. I'm like,
is the property of Saner.
and I'm like, dude.
African natural resources.
I'm like, yeah, but the people that are gonna be there suck.
Throughout that region.
They're gonna ruin the games.
They abandon the facility. Then it's only a matter of time before the aging equipment starts leaking crude. That means United's takeover is the perfect cover for Saner. Now they can blame the spill on a bunch of oil
Running
thieves.
that much would exhaust me. Ah.
Saner's far from squeaky
Well, I'll say
clean.
this right now, running Only War does not tire me out at all because I fucking love Only War to death. Shadowrun is fucking tiresome though. Like Shadowrun, I fucking lose my cool running as we're playing.
Used to be a settlement. Now it's burned to the ground.
Yeah, running, like I can run Only War for like hours. I think like my 10-hour session was an Only War session where I just kept going. Like they were like, oh, keep going, keep going. And I was like, alright, so I just kept going. And I made it like a 10-hour session. It was very, very fun for me. But,
Enemy presence detected.
yeah.
There it is. The oil facility.
Alright.
To stop the leak, you need to shut down the oil transfer pump and destroy the oily water separator tank. The details are on your iDroid.
Park right here. While we infiltrate the base.
Enemy presence detected. The
Um,
map has been
Shadowrun's fucking tiresome though. That's because like there's so much math involved with Shadowrun. You're running like sometimes you're rolling dice pulls of like 30 plus dice on like the most basic of tests. This is gonna need a headshot. Oh. Ah, they got thermal goggles. I'm glad I'm wearing the stealth suit. Fuck that, LOL. Yeah, well, it goes one step further too, because it's like they have to roll like 30 plus dice, and they're all 6-siders, and then I have to say, all right, you need fives on all 5s or better on all your dice. It's basically like playing like 40K, but on like a tabletop idea, like a role-playing game idea. So it's not that bad. It gets really bad though when it's like, okay, you need 5 successes, stuff like that, because it's like number of successes and difficulty of the success, success threshold and difficulty threshold. Shadowrun's really cool though. You can do a lot of fun stuff with Shadowrun.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Although a lot of people like don't give a fuck about the magic of the setting. Most people just focus on the technology and stuff. Mostly because the technology is like understandable to most people. I think. Like,
Roger that.
tell people, oh, you can put like, you know, you can make your eyes see in like X-ray vision and shit, and they're like, oh, okay, I understand that. But then when you're like, hey, you can like travel on the astral plane and like summon demons, essentially, they're like, okay, that doesn't like. Oh, it's over there. Yeah. What a shame. They might go into alert here.
You gotta extract him.
Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is. alert state. They really come out of the woodwork when they go on alert, man. Like, look at that. I may end up dropping another suppressor in here. Like, look at that. There's like fucking 12 dudes in here. Holy shit. Can't get spotted.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Thankfully, we're safe on this side of the map right now because there's no guys over here, so I can kind of camp over here for a bit.
Please select and supplies requested.
Or not.
Supply drop complete.
Are you still gonna rush over here? Nope, he is. Yeah. I may pull up the schedule just to share with you the games that will be ran. That are scheduled to be ran. Well, that's the other thing too, is like their scheduling is not the best. So it's like I don't actually know what's being ran and what's not being ran, to be completely honest with you. Because some people are saying, oh yeah, I'll run this, and then it's like not on the list. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't really know. All I know is on the list, but he hasn't been updating the list like at all. The guy who is hosting the festivity is. Which is Rodney, by the way, the guy that would... This isn't just a friend setting this up, right? No, this is like supposed to be... The idea was he had Rodney, which you remember Rodney, the guy who played Necrons and then Blood Angels, and, you know, or rather he went Chaos, Blood Angels, and then Necrons. 40K, yeah. He decided, out of the blue, to do a 3-day... I guess he's got a 3-day weekend coming up or something after Thanksgiving. It's the weekend after Thanksgiving. And he decided, I'm going to do a 3-day like role-playing event where we have, he opens up his house. He's going to have 3 rooms. And the idea is you have 3 games running in each, like you have a game running in each room all day. That's the idea. So it is just a friend setting those up. Rodney's a cool guy. I wouldn't call him my friend.
Roger that.
I would call him more of an acquaintance. I've never really been super close to him. He gets on my nerves very easily. I mean, he's a nice enough guy. It's just I thought this was going to be some organized event thing, some shop was like, no, yeah, no, this is just a dude opening up his house. But I think the idea is they want to see if they can get a lot of people to do it, because if they can get a lot of people to do it, they might start doing it regularly. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh boy, yeah. And then you have, I don't know if you know them, but you got people like Gage Ringer, Benji, Hellstrom, you got the Hall brothers, I think, are going to be doing it. Oh, Lamau. Yeah, it's that clique. I think Brandon Anderson's supposed to be there. It's like, it's going to be, yeah, not stepping foot in there. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one that felt that way. The only reason I am going is because my buddy David, my close friend David, was like, hey man, you really should go and, you know, play in my game. And I know why he wants me there. I think the primary reason he wants me there, besides, you know, being my friend, is that he wants, like, somebody who's, like, not gonna be a fucking psychopath on the table. Is he playing? Because that's usually the problem with these games. Like, holy shit, that is a lot of... That's a lot of autism. True. I completely agree. 100%. I honestly, I told David, like, flat out, like, day one, I was like, this is going to be a fucking shit show. And David was like, oh yeah, but that's, he's like, but that's the main reason I want to go, is because he's like, I know it's probably gonna fucking go bad. And I'm like, alright.
Outpost captured.
Chaos follows. I mean, it's gonna go bad. They're gonna be drinking and shit. Like, it already is like a BYOB event, so I was already like, oh, this is gonna go so poorly. That is a place I personally would stay so far away from. Yeah, I don't blame you. Because they asked me, and I was like, I'll get the word out about it just to be, like, kind of friendly, you know? But every person I brought it up to is like, yeah, no thanks. I tried to explain that to David, too. He was like, yeah, I don't really get it. And I'm like, I can tell you exactly why. It's that fucking one group of people. Like, people do not like that group of people, David. They are not liked up here at all. People really don't like them. Like, I know I, for one, do not care for Aaron Hall. Is it Aaron Hall? Yeah, Aaron Hall. I fucking hate Aaron Hall. He is the most obnoxious cunt.
Caution, rain approaching.
Destroy that separator tank.
Going for one of your buddies. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm going, is because David asked me to. And the only reason I would run anything is because, again, David asked me to. I have... That group is abrasive, to say the least. Dude, they, like... They have a very strange way of role-playing. It's, like, the most interesting dynamic I've seen. One of the most interesting, rather. Like, they don't play, like, to be friend... Like, they all... Like, I've played in a couple of their games, and every single one goes the same way. Like, right off the bat, they immediately all, like... make factions in the group where it's like, oh, this guy's my brother, so we're like teammates, and then these two are like, oh, we're like we've been adventuring for a long time, so we're friends. It's like, why aren't all of you friends? So they all start backstabbing each other and trying to maneuver each other for like the most basic of like shit. It's very rough to say like the least.
There's the transfer pump control room. Emergency stop.
I remember I tried to run Only War for them, and like I was like, all right, so like what kind of like unit you guys want to make? And they're like, we want to make prisoners that are addicted to chems. We want to make like convicts who are addicted to chems, who are like basically like chaos like insurgents. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not running that. And they got like super like annoyed with me very quickly because I was like, no, you're not gonna play something that directly goes against the theme of the game, like to justify the craziness. Well, no, it's because they want to just, yeah, they just want to run around and murder people, which I'm like, no, like, no, thank you. So the reason why I'm going over here to blow the explosives is so I can immediately hop in my car and drive away. Like a big hero. I mean, it is the strat. Yeah. I'll pull up that list in a minute. Just to share the games that will be played. Well, one of the big ones was that group, the group, if you will, that is like the problem makers, is they they took these slots for their games, and then they made it to where they were closed, so like nobody they didn't know could join them, which was really weird to me. Like, I immediately saw that and was like, that's fucking weird. Like, alright. And then it was like they were just taking up like almost a whole day's worth of like time slots just to play like their private little games. And I'm like, yo, like the whole point of this event was to like open up your games and like meet new people for like role playing and stuff like that to try and expand your like your basically your list of available players, you know. And then you guys are gonna come to this guy's house and just take up a room of his house to play your like fucking shitty like angst roleplay when you guys play vampires and werewolves and shit. What the fuck? Alright, where is it at? We gotta get around here. Yeah, I'll pull it up in a minute though. 'Cause some of them I was like, okay, that sounds cool, and then other games I was like, oh, that sounds absolutely abhorrent. Like, why would you run that? Its organization is pretty bad too. Sounds like it's gonna be rough. I mean, it will be. Oh, it definitely fucking will be. If someone shows up and doesn't know a system, oh, like apparently all of these open games are open to beginners. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Extraction arrived at Mother
I've dealt
Base.
with a lot of people who don't know stuff.
Mission complete,
Like,
and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
like I can just RP, but don't expect me to know shit about making an optimal. That's my problem with them specifically, because I already know they're gonna make optimal like metagame characters that are like OP as fuck, and like anybody that joins a group with them involved is just gonna get like basically overshadowed almost immediately, or even a functional character. Well, that's supposed to be the DM. Well, I told people flat out, like I told David flat out, I'm like, you should do pre-gens, like because he's like, oh yeah, no, everybody in my game can make their own character. I'm like, bro, you should almost 100% do pre-gens, because like you're gonna get some really shitty characters. But then he says like, but then he goes under the mentality where he's like, oh, it'll be more fun. He's like, oh no, it'll be way more funny if like we let people make their own like edgelord OCs. And I'm like, okay.
We took another look into Saner,
Like-
the owner of the oil field. They were behind one.
It takes too long most of the time. He did tell people like you need to have it ahead of time. So I think if you don't have a character made ahead of time, you'll be out. I mean, hey, it's like 3 days of role playing. I mean, hey, we got plenty of time, right? Right?
You got a minute? It's about the quarantine facility.
That's
We
fair.
more or less
True.
figured out what caused the mutation in the vulnerable parasites.
True.
It was the radiation from that
We got plenty of
The
time.
one who installed it was Link. I've added a tape recording of the interrogation. You should listen to
Alright,
it.
let me pull this list up. Just so I can go down the list right quick and it also made me fun because they made like an announcement where they were like, hey guys, don't bring your outside drama to the event. And I'm like, that's already a bad sign. Alright, so Friday starting at noon, from noon to 4 p.m. they have Changeling the Dreaming, and then they also will have from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. a 13th Age game, a Besom game, and a Hunter the Vigil game. Okay. Now note, the Changeling game and the Hunter game are both closed to like outsiders. Only like certain people are allowed in those. Okay. Besom is Big Eyes Small Mouth. It's literally an anime role-playing game. Then you have Dead Rain at 8 to midnight. You have Dead Rain and a D&D 5e game. Dead Rain is a zombie role-playing game. And then from midnight to 4 a.m. on Saturday, you have Kobolds Ate My Baby. Almost seasonal, yeah. And then we get a 2-hour rest period where at 6 in the morning they plan on running Aberrant, which I'm not 100% on what Aberrant is. I'm sure it's a White Wolf RPG because they really love White Wolf RPGs. And then we have at Then we have a huge 5-hour rest period where at 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. we get a City of Mist game, which is basically like a super pulpy Cthulhu game. Or, like, I guess not even Cthulhu, it's just like a super pulpy paranormal, a long reset, yeah. It's like a paranormal, like, pulp game or whatever. And then you have Changeling the Dreaming from 5 to 9. And then they will also be running Dredd, D-R-E-D-D, which I think is like a Judge Dredd role-playing game, from 7 to 11. I'll look it up just real quick to validate. Yeah, I think it's a, because it's spelled like Judge Dredd, so I'm assuming it's the Judge Dredd role-playing game. And that's from 7 to 11. Then we have another Changeling the Dreaming game on Sunday. And that's it. That's all the games they have. They have essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So they basically have 10 games over the course of 3 days. Each one is only about 4 hours long. I guess they were trying to break them into 4-hour periods. Some tells me these games are going to go longer than 4 hours, though. They're probably going to go for almost 6 hours, I would guess. I would have put them in 6-hour increments, personally, because that's usually how long these games take. But yeah, that's all they got. I know David's planning on running 2 games, so he'll probably squeeze in. 10 to 1, he'll probably just run both games on Sunday. But yeah, most of those games I have little to no interest in playing. The only one I have any interest in playing is 13th Age, and Rodney's running that, so I won't play it.
Please
Like,
specify a project.
I don't know if you know anything about like Werewolf or like Changeling or any of those games, Vampire the Masquerade. They're like the edgiest edgelord games ever, which is why I like actively avoid them. Like,
Please specify a project.
like imagine the movie Underworld, from like imagine that, but as like a role-playing game. I know the video game Vampire the Masquerade. Yeah, like imagine that, but a role-playing game, like a tabletop game. But the idea is like they have like all of these magical things, like they have vampires, werewolves, changelings, fairies, like fucking tree people, like all kinds of magical shit, monster hunters, and they have like a role-playing system for like each type of character. So it's like this super huge universe with props, but the entire thing is like shitty edgelord 90s grunge. Seems like some really fedora tipping type characters. Out of all of the Vampire the Masquerade groups I've heard of 4. 3 of the 4 are LARPing group. Seems like fedora typing type players. Yeah. Yeah. Holy fuck, yeah. Yeah. They're all... LARPing is like a huge thing with Vampire the Masquerade, because you get to dress up in your cool leather trench and, you know, bite people's necks and shit. And fedora, yeah. I don't really need to buy any of this stuff, so I guess I'll just focus on my personal equipment. But yeah, Vampire the Masquerade is like, it's bad. Like, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I'm sorry, that system is just, that setting and system is just so meh. Unless you're really into like the 90s grunge kind of aesthetic, in which case more power to you. But I am 100% not. I'm gonna buy this because I actually want to see what it does. very, very edgelordy type of games.
Please select a mission.
I personally don't find them interesting because you play monsters. That's already kind of meh. And then on top of playing monsters, you also play what's the word I'm looking for? Like you're so overpowered. Like werewolves are so godly powerful in that fucking game.
Mission accepted.
Alright, we gotta do another total stealth mission on the airfield. This is the one where we gotta get the dude and the arms dealer.
Deploying.
Hopefully it's still at night. I hit ASAP, but hey. We'll make it work.
Eliminate the high-ranking CFA official in charge of supplying weapons to United. The target stays at Nova Braga Airport.
Bessem is like every weeb's fucking dream. What game? Bessem, B-E-S-M, big eyes, small mouth. It's the anime one. It's every weeb's wet dream. You literally get to make like an anime character. Bessem, yes. That game is the... And I get a mech though. Yes. That is a character archetype, mecha pilot. Like, that's the game. And you have to do like, you have to like fight best game easy. Yeah, it's so, yeah, but the thing is, Fong, is like, you're like, yeah, that sounds like super awesome. I get to be a mech pilot and like, oh yeah, but then you also have people who are like playing magical girl characters and playing like furries shit, like anime furries and stuff. So it's like, maybe not the best. These heavy infantry.
Enemy presence detected. The map has
This
been
is gonna be a fun
arrived
one.
at your destination.
Great, you made it. I've sent the information to
Wow,
your map screen.
security camera. You don't see many of them.
Location. Check all around the target and plan carefully before moving in.
Like getting dropped into one of them shonen jump fighting. Literally, yes. That is actually a super accurate representation of the game itself. Because that's basically what you're doing. Like, you're in a party full of fucking... Kind of jarring, yes. Unless you're playing to a specific theme. Most people play like, oh, we're gonna play all, like, you know, mecha characters. And it's like, okay. Like, everybody's everybody is a similar character. So it's not as bad.
Boss, we've just received word that the arms dealer due to inspect Nova Braga Airport is on his way. Once his chopper has arrived, they'll be touring the facilities along with the target. Let him bring the target.
But it means
out
I can
into
exterminate
the line of
furries in a
fire.
giant mech or a powered armor suit. Seems okay. Yeah, but you can do that in 40k, and that's got Space Marines.
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along
The
the ground.
enemy sniper.
That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
The animation. Someone doing God's work. There ain't many furries in 40k. Well, yeah, the Philinids got wiped out, so...
You won't win in a head-to-head shootout. Try to get behind it and take it down with missiles. The chopper will be arriving any minute. Watch out.
This is now in the red.
Yeah, the only, like, furries in 40k that did exist are, like, not... Oregon. Yeah, it's whatever. We're gonna get, like, 500,000 from completing this mission, so it's fine. But, yeah, they killed off the fucking... Because, well, I think they still exist. Space Wolves are still around, sadly.
There's a chopper landing.
Yeah, but...
It must be carrying the arms dealer. Keep your eyes on it. Our intel
Yeah,
suggests
true.
the target will leave the country with
But I know
arms dealer
feeling
after the
is
inspection.
they're still a thing
Take him
in
out
universe.
before
They're
that
just never
happens.
talked about. Fug 'em. I mean, true. I'd fug 'em. I'd fuck 'em real good. Give me that furry butt. Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Looks like the arms dealer's
I will be back.
chopper is gonna
Okay.
patrol for the security forces. Be sure you don't get spotted from above.
Not too much happening right now. We're just kind of waiting.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh yeah, dude, and the fact that I can just Fulton them inside the building is amazing. Because I can just, like, sprint out of here afterwards. There's, like, nobody in here.
That's the arms dealer, all right. Do you see the target nearby?
Has been updated. Mission info has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that. Good. You completed the objective. Now get out of there.
Mission info has been updated.
Oh.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Can you, like, turn around? That'd be pretty swell, I'm not gonna lie. Walker. Can you, like, please fuck off? Like, turn around? Please? Thank you. Jesus.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone
Roger.
confirmed. Support helicopter requested.
Alright, come on.
Helicopter has arrived.
There's gotta be, like, a door or something down here that I can, like, walk out. Come on. Seriously? That's a tidbit annoying. Okay, go all the way down here. Like I said, that's a bit annoying, but oh well. Camera. Turn. I know, I'm like amazed there's even cameras here. Like, I haven't had to deal with cameras the entire fucking game. Like, that's why I was like, oh, cameras, wow. Haven't seen cameras all game. Can't see me anymore. Okay. That was kind of close. We need to get out of here. Snipers are getting a bit frisky. We're gonna try and walk over there and then walk out. Coming this way. Oh. Nothing. Come on. And we're out of there. Should be free. Free to run on back.
Caution, rain
Sneaky
approaching.
beaky boy.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
This is Pequod. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal.
I forgot to put the better equipment on him anyway, so we'll have to do that.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
Hell yeah. God, that Foxhound logo is so cool. Wows. Wows. Oh, what do we get? S. It's an S.
Boss, you there? We have a problem.
Uh-oh.
The staff have found out everything that Emmerich's been up to. They're right on the edge. I need you to intervene before things get out of control. Get back to Mother Base ASAP.
Nah, fuck him. Like, let him kill him. Fucking asshole. Fuck Huey. He literally betrayed us and fucked us over like 4 times now, and then he called me a fucking piece of shit for doing what needed to be done. Fuck Huey. Throw him off the edge.
9 years ago, this man acted as accomplice
Fuck
to the
him
attack
too.
on Mother
I'll
Base.
fuck him too.
He
I
then
mean, I'll fuck him in
provided
front of
support to
everybody.
Skullface,
Just so like everybody gets the point. This is what
conspiring
happens
with
when you
Eli.
betray me.
He
Get
repaired
fucked.
Sahelanthropus in secret. His research materials
He ain't got legs, so he
caused
can't
the
fight
leak
back.
at the quarantine facility, which in turn caused the Walbachia mutation, letting the parasites off their chains. We lost a lot of good men.
Wouldn't it
He
be
also
funny if
stands
like
accused
Hideo
of
was in the
murdering
crowd,
one of
like
his
being like,
own
"Yeah,
men.
murder his ass."
Hiding the
That'd be
body.
funny.
I haven't killed anyone.
the rest is all wrong too. The inspection was supposed to help everyone.
Yo.
I sacrificed myself for my companions just as much as any of you. Why won't you believe me?
You ain't no soldier. You ain't like us, boy. Like us, boy. That'd be great, yeah.
Prosecution calls
What if Hideo had the gun, like, pointed at his head? Like, ready. Uh-oh. Hello. It's an AI pod.
Strangelove's gravestone,
Hey.
haunted by her phantom.
It's just a machine.
What? It is not.
Huey! Damn it, Huey! Open it now!
Oh.
Please!
Oh.
Let me out!
Oh, fuck.
It recorded it all.
Oh, fuck.
Everything.
You straight up murdered her.
Did living
You
together.
piece of trash.
A machine.
You forced your own son into the cockpit of a Metal Gear, a test subject.
How?
His mother had to hide him away, and for that you locked her in that coffin.
No! She did it herself. It was suicide. And even if I did, what right do you have?
There's more. We have you to tell us everything you've done, everything you've thought, all this time. 9 years ago, you agreed to the inspection in return for Cypher's guarantee that you'd be spared.
I thought it was real.
Yo.
You've reviewed into everything else that's
No,
happened
like, Huey,
since you
yo,
arrived
like,
here.
you are a fucking asshole.
Please.
Guilty! All counts. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
Get his ass. Get his ass. I mean, they can't because it's not canon, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we can't. It's not a canon thing. Be
We
awesome if
exist
it was.
outside the law. What should we do, boss?
Not kill
Just
him.
give the order.
I mean,
We'll handle the rest.
I want him dead. He's a piece of shit. Like, he deserves to be fucking killed, but we can't do that. It goes against the timeline.
Prepare a life raft.
You're getting the fuck out of here.
Big enough for one. Food and water, too. Boss, he's leaving. He's responsible for all of this! Think of all the men! He didn't lose a damn thing! This is the enemy! And he's here on his knees! Oz, you are right. He is not one of us. But we are not responsible to judge an enemy. He leaves Mother Base, and that'll be the end of it.
Seriously. Fuck that piece of shit, though. Like, no, like, legit. Like, Huey definitely deserves to, like, be tortured to death. You are scum. Like, not a single, like, redeemable quality in this game. Here's your box of food.
Get back! Don't touch me!
What? It's gonna take
I'm
away your legs.
innocent.
No, you're not.
You're the murderers!
Fuck you.
Snake! You should be in this boat!
Yo,
There'd have been
like-
no inspection if it weren't for your precious nuke!
Yo,
I risked my life trying
Yo,
to save you all!
I'd squat down and be
How
like,
can
because
you
of you,
do
I had to
this?
shoot my own men in the head. Yeah, because of
Am I the
you,
only sane one
all of those
here?
people on the oil rig died. Because of you, they had a super weapon that was able to destroy cities. Because of
my
you,
fault.
we even got the nuke. Fuck off, Huey. You were responsible for, like, fucking everything, you piece of shit. And look at that, we tried to help you anyway by taking away your stupid metal legs that are gonna drown you, and you didn't fucking listen. Piece of shit.
You can't discard your phantoms forever, Doctor.
They didn't even give him an engine. How
Son of a
shitty.
bitch will make it, you know. I can see it now.
Yeah, he will.
In no time, he'll be telling tales about the black-hearted Diamond Dogs.
Good.
The shining white knight, blabbering on about our injustice, hiding behind his fool's idea of morality. And all the other fools will stand around, nodding with every word he says.
No.
No.
One day he'll see through the lies he's built up.
No.
Realize what kind of man he really is. What goes around comes around.
Not for real though. He is like a piece
Can't run
of
from
kid.
yourself forever.
Spoilers: he does end up killing himself after his son cucks him. So 10 on 10. It's completely justified for Otacon to fuck his stepmom now. Like completely 100%. Like, fuck you, Huey. You piece of shit. God, Huey is such a fucking cunt. We got the emblem otaku spirit. Otacon, actually like a good person, tries to save the world and help people every day. His dad, fucking scum.
Side ops list updated.
Boss, maybe you realize by now, but
Updated.
there's no other way to say it. Quiet's gone. She pulled her camo stun and stowed away on a departing chopper. After pinpointing which she took, we figured out her destination.
We gotta go get
Afghanistan.
we gotta go get Quiet.
After her. Only you can do this.
So I got
I told you this would happen.
Select a mission.
I wish I could say good riddance, but Quiet knows too much about us. We can't just leave her out there. Remember what you told me when she first got here. One of these days,
That's
we're
rough.
gonna have to kill her. When the time comes, I'll pull the trigger. I'd say that time has come.
I forget this one entirely. And then that's just, yeah, the philanthropist. Fucking you. Is you.
Please select
So it must be a
mission.
side op to go get her. Okay. So what do we do? Do you think we
Please
should
select a
start working
mission.
at these, should I just try and get this subsistence mission out of the way? Or should I just... Because these I know I can do. I know I can do... It's not that bad. I know I can do the Code Talker and Sahelanthropus. Because Sahelanthropus is literally just a boss fight. Like, I know I'm pretty confident I can beat that. Code Talker, I mean, the worst part of that one is the sniper battle. Which I can beat the sniper battle. This one is disgusting. Go ahead and look at our stuff. We should also upgrade our helicopter. Code Talker Extreme, remember being hard? Yeah, because of the sniper battle, but you can bring in Quiet. And she can do a lot of the work on that. Also, since I have that 50 cal, like, it'll make that fight a lot easier. The reason why Code Talker's hard is because you gotta fight the sniper who's a what's-its.
Please specify a project.
Sniper boobs, yeah. But if I do it on extreme, I'm gonna do it lethally. Because I don't... It's extreme and subsistence. Oh. Extended mags. Oh, baby. And a suppressor. Oh, baby. Look at how high of a rank you need that. You need a 94 support unit level for that. Jesus. Go ahead and get that super sniper lined up. I'm gonna probably try and knock out the subsistence mission now.
Clouds approaching.
thick helicopter. Helicopter's basically maxed out at this stage. Let's give him a new paint job though. Just go with some basic woodland. Woodland's a solid pattern.
Clouds approaching.
Alright. So I'm just gonna quickly, or should we just go get quiet real quick? Should we go get quiet real quick first? Or should we go and, do these super hard missions? No preference. I think we'll get quiet real quick. Because, like, it's literally right here.
Select a landing zone. Heading to Afghanistan.
Like right here, so we can just do it real fast.
Deploying.
Do we have to fight her again? I don't think we have to fight her, do we? I think, isn't it just like basically like a little cutscene? It won't be that difficult. We'll drop crates on her again. It'll be fine. The main reason I want to get her is because I'm worried that it's going to be like you can't use her in these other ops because she's not currently at your base. So I'm like, ugh, let's go get her because I'd like to have her for the Code Talker mission. She's super useful when fighting the skulls, especially if I give her that 50 cal. If I give her that 50 cal, she'll drop the skulls with like very little difficulty. And if I have a 50 cal, I mean, hey. And then I'll just drop in D-Dog after we beat the skulls. I'll drop in D-Dog.
Be careful down there, boss.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Says she's here.
Quag should be around there somewhere.
There she might be out there. This guy like... Yeah.
Quiet isn't there. Has she been moved somewhere? You see any intel files lying around?
Here we go. Go hunt down Quiet. So I'm guessing it's implied she got captured. Go get Quiet.
Intel file obtained.
Alright.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Did it?
He's coming too. Roger that.
Oh, I don't even get the... Okay. I guess we go back and get a cutscene. Okay. Alright. Alright. Go. Mission 45.
Boss, we've gone over the prisoner transport log you found. Quiet was grabbed by by the Soviets and moved to Lamar Khatte Palace.
Really?
She's being held at Lamar Khatte
I remember
Palace.
this mission making me
You there.
Oh boy. I got a bad feeling. Well, I mean,
They lost a lot of men to her. Can't blame them for wanting payback. But why did she just let herself get captured?
I think it is time you knew. Quiet was carrying vocal cord parasites. The English strain, to be precise.
yeah. Oh, it's this one too. Alright.
Skullface was using her as a vector, an ace in the hole if his assassination plan failed.
I knew it.
But quietly chose not to speak. She told me the situation in Nene, Navajo.
Oh, no car?
Only
No car.
language to which the parasites do not react. If you found out, she could not remain among you, and yet she refused the Wolbachia treatment. Why? Because part of her still wanted revenge against you.
Revenge against the boss.
In order to stay here, she took a vow of eternal silence. But then, that sudden mutation showed this was not enough. As long as the parasites were inside her, she could not predict what might happen.
And that's why she took off? Sacrificing herself to make sure the English strain died with her? Maybe. Or maybe she only wants to infect the world. Whatever her plan, we can't let her go free. The vocal cord parasites are the last of Skullface's legacy. It's up to us to erase it.
The map
Boss,
has been
the
updated.
target's
Uh-oh. Sounds like it's time to fight quiet. Oh, there she is. Oh, she can't breathe because of the clothing on her. Wow. I was about to say, that's a real creep, not gonna lie. What a creep. Yeah. Fuck 'em. CBT, or cock and ball torture. That's a motherfucking tank. That's a fucking tank. I didn't bring rockets. Shit. Oof. Wow. Cool. LOL. Yeah, you got wrecked. Oh no. Oh fuck. She's got her fucking ginormo fucking rifle. Holy shit, that's hilarious. Hello. Thanks. This may come in handy. That is it.
Let's finish this.
Fuck yeah. Got a big ass rocket launcher.
The map has been updated.
You're surrounded. There's no escape. You and Quiet will have to take him out.
Mission info has been updated.
Ow. I'm probably gonna have to call in my actual, like, good rocket launcher, by the way.
Please select and supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Quiet's able to fight. Back to her old self. Fire.
Come on. Give me my good rocket launcher, please. Oh no. Wow. That's not the best, huh?
Please select a drop point.
Reinforcements.
Requested.
There they come.
Supply drop complete.
Thankfully, Quiet's got her anti-tank rifle. Oh. I now have the Omega launcher.
Yourself as a decoy. Draw the enemy away from you. Boss, if you're gonna protect Quiet, you'll need to attract the enemy to you. Enemy to your left.
Ow.
Requested. Supply drop complete.
ow, 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 ow. Ouch, 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 ouchie. Be careful, they will push you. Yeah, I'm finding that one out the hard way. Need some battle dress? Yeah, it's fine. He's on fire. Huh. Ow, 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 ow. Fucking tanks!
Enemy dead ahead. Don't let them get close.
Ow, that hurt.
Boss, reinforcements are approaching. Get ready while you have the time. If you have mines, boss, now's the time to plant them. Try to predict the enemy's route.
Another base is now in the red. Enemy presence detected. The mass supply drop complete.
Enemy in front. Take him out.
That's right, one rocket's all you need, baby. Ah, that was bad. There we go.
Enemy inbound from the left. Hold up, boss. You need to secure the area first.
You have arrived. Enemy presence detected.
More coming.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
Jesus.
Requested. Another base is now in the red. Supply drop complete.
The enemy's almost finished. You can do this, boss.
Fucking bullshit. Fucking tank from the side.
Snake, talk to me. Snake!
Fucking stupid tank sniping you from like 500 meters away.
Damn, there's more of them. Are you ready?
The thing is, though, now I have my good launcher.
Now's your chance to stock up. Give the order from your iDroid.
Can you, like, take care of those snipers? What? No.
Enemy dead ahead. Don't let them get close.
Fire!
Boom.
Enemy presence
Enemy to your left.
updated.
Really? Not gonna automatically do it now.
Key supplies requested.
More coming.
Supply drop complete.
Fucking hate tank shells so much. Oh, a helicopter? That's nice.
Please select and supplies requested.
Fuck off, dude. Like, fuck off, fucking tank piece of shit, dude. I shot the fucking wall because I keep trying to wiggle behind the walls.
Snake, talk to me.
Oh my god, that tank is gonna be so fucking obnoxious because it's so far away.
Boss, reinforcements are approaching.
I'm just gonna call in a fucking, like, the thing is, I don't have any of the lock-on launchers because you don't need them. They're like, the helis become the real problem. I don't think so. If anything, it's gonna be like snipers and shit like this. I really wish you would just shoot them automatically. Oh yeah, Quiet's rifle will down them. Yeah.
Boss, come in. Boss!
Boss!
Damn, there's more of them.
No, let's go hide behind the buildings. I think of the most frustrating part about this is like there's no heavy support or anything, like, or heavy cover, like, anywhere.
Please select and drop supplies requested.
I think that's actually the most frustrating bit here, is that there's just no cover.
Please select supplies requested.
Oh really? Did you really cancel my fucking weapon drop? My item drop? Fucking cunt.
Please
Enemy
select
dead ahead.
supplies
Don't let them get close.
You could go up into the building. Yeah, but then the tank shells will just launch inside the rooms, hit the walls behind me.
complete.
Can't see anything. There it is.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Miss. Oh, good hit.
Enemy to your left.
You need to fuck off.
You need to secure the area first. More coming.
Gotta call in ammo.
Supplies requested.
Oh, now it just did it automatically. Like, what the fuck? Here we go. Serious now. Yeah, right. I got the battle dress, so. I mean, it's nice because now if I reset the mission, if I die again, it'll just start me with this equipment. Yeah, I don't have any rockets, though.
Enemy presence detected.
Big problem.
Quiet's using yourself as a decoy.
Please.
Draw the enemy away from you.
I'm probably gonna get hit by the tank.
Protect Quiet. You'll need to attract the enemy to you.
Hello. And that's why I fucking hate tanks. Because he hit the building in front of me and the damage came around and killed me. That's why tank shells are stupid. I'm almost tempted to, like, I'm almost tempted to call in a tank.
Reinforcements are approaching. Get
Really?
ready while you have the
God,
time.
it didn't spawn me in with the fucking battle
Give 'em
dress.
ammo. Now is your chance to stock up.
Please select
Give the order from your iDroid.
requested.
This is like just becoming like a tedium mission, to be
Supply
honest.
drop complete.
Enemy dead ahead. Don't let them get close.
He's gonna get his rockets off. Well, at least, you know, he didn't get his rockets off and, like, you know, insta-kill me. I think the BTRs are actually more OP. Nah, those tank shells will kill you in, like, one hit if you're slightly damaged.
Please select.
I don't mind the BTR. BTR, you can face down a BTR and kill it before it kills you.
It's a Soviet mechanized unit. Boss, there's no choice but to take them out. You can extract quiet after.
No, I'm talking if you drive one. Oh, yeah.
Enemy to your left.
I think the Striker actually, out of all weapons in the game, I think the Striker actually does the most damage. The BTR with a tank cannon on it, I think that one's like the most damaging vehicle in the game overall. He's on fire. Alright, here comes the tank.
There's more coming.
Please select supplies requested. Another race is now in the ring.
You know what I mean? It's just fucking annoying. Fucking tank, dude.
Supply drop complete.
The enemy's almost finished. You can do this, boss.
What if I told you there's an extreme version of this mission? I wouldn't be surprised. Like, at all. That's why I got annoyed with this game, though, is because, like, all of the end game missions are just extreme versions of, like, really difficult missions that you have to do in the story. Piece of shit.
Supplies requested.
Yes.
Another base is now in the ring.
Fucking really? Come on, game.
Supply drop complete.
Can you stop moving, like, for like 30 seconds? Yeah, these are gonna be... Stop fucking moving! Like, what the fuck? Also, why is it dropping this on me in here? Well, you should have researched the lock-on versions all the fucking way.
Using yourself as a decoy to draw the enemy away from you. Boss, if you're gonna protect Quiet, you'll need to attract the enemy to you.
Oh, look, a tank. I fucking hate tanks so much, dude. There's a reason why I tried to stealth them. Yeah, I told you the choppers suck dick. It's because they keep moving back and forth, that's why. They don't just stop and, like, that you actually shoot at them. Like, actually let me take a shot at you, that'd be cool, you know? There's spastics in this mission, yeah. This tank is going to, like, ruin me.
Enemy presence detected.
Oh, I have no money. That's great. Awesome. I can't even call in, like, a bombardment on this area. There are 2 tanks in front. That's just fucking swell. This is where I wish I had the cluster javelin research. I may end up quitting this mission and coming back to it later just because of this.
Map has been updated.
Fucking, oh my god, stop running around. Fucking tanks, dude. And like these fucking tanks, dude. gonna have to call in like a killer bee. Even though it doesn't do as much damage, I'm gonna have to call it in because I need a lock-on launcher for these.
Please select supplies requested.
I need a lock-on launcher for the helicopters. Unfortunately.
Supply drop.
Oh, hey! Look at that! I got lucky. There we go. Big sniper can do it? Yeah. There you go. It only took me 8 tries. I would say this right now, by the way, the only reason that mission is so frustrating is because of the tanks. If it wasn't for those tanks, that mission wouldn't be that bad. But they throw like 8 tanks at you. Tanks just take way too many rockets to kill. I mean, they take like 6 or 7 apiece, which is ridiculous. And... oh look, we missed a tank. Kind of a big fuck up to miss a tank, just saying. Easy, I completely disagree. That's a frustrating mission. So I'm guessing there is an extreme version of that. You thought it was dead. Fuck off. They blow up when they're dead. Oh, dude, I'm not doing that. I'll tell you that for free. I will not be 100%ing, because I'm not doing this again. That was fucking awful. That is worse than the other vehicle survival mission, where you just have to run around and hunt tanks. This is worse. It wouldn't be that bad if you could call in, like, Pequod to, like, do strafing runs and stuff like that. Like, that'd be kind of nice. I wonder if you can do that, because if I could have done that, I would have called in Pequod to do strafing runs. And to just strafe the entire area with his rockets. Yeah, she's dead. Rip quiet. She dead.
You...
Yeah, she dead.
We're gonna have company. No water, no sun. Don't you dry up on me.
She gave a thumbs up though. Yeah, she... So now I gotta get us out of here. Okay.
Do you copy?
Alright,
Do you know where
okay.
the landing zone is? Head for the LZ. Another mechanized unit is approaching your area.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Out. Don't let them find you. Boss!
Mission info has been
It's,
updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Alright, that was easy. We did it. Too bad she's like super fucking dead. You got a canteen on your back, boss. Just give her that. Oh, hello, it's a snake. Hello, snake. Snake, don't care. Wow, alright. Look at that. What the fuck? What Soviet general was like, yeah, we could just dispense like 2 tanks, a few BTRs, yeah, just send them out there, fuck it. Seems appropriate to kill this one. Oh. Uh-oh. We're about to get seen. Even though I literally have a tranquilizer gun on my belt. You need to not talk right now. Killed the snake. Hole. Poor snake. Turns out it wasn't enough anyway. Yeah, basically. Alright. Bye, man. I don't know how you didn't see us. That's a huge snake. Yeah. They build them big in Afghanistan. Oh shit. It didn't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up. These are my people. Built different. What? Yo, I'm... Okay. Yeah, I think you're fine, Snake. Snake would live from that. If I'm wearing battle dress, dude. Like, I got like Kevlar weave and shit. Okay. Big oof. Again. Oh, she's gonna Fulton me out. Now,
I cannot copy. Can you repeat in English?
this is like a huge problem.
Ahab, do you copy?
Why wouldn't they like be like code talker, like talk to the bitch?
In English. Hey, do you copy? We can't stick around any longer. We have 0 visibility. We're gonna have to pull back. Cutting transmission.
Now you gotta carry the boss in that battle dress. Yeah, right? Like, she could do it, though. She's pretty strong. Uh-oh, is she gonna do it? Is she gonna break her vow for the boss?
The boss is with me.
Ahab? Wait, who is this? Identify yourself.
There's no time. Hurry!
Where are you? What is your location?
No, you're moving away from us. Circle back to your 8 o'clock.
Copy that. Guide me to your location.
Proceed to your 10 o'clock.
Understood.
Come back towards your 1 o'clock.
Copy. 1 o'clock.
Shift slightly to your left. Now proceed straight. 1.5 miles. Slight right. A little more. Yes, there you go.
And a fucking sandstorm. Yeah, right.
One more mile. Strong winds approaching. Quick, adjust to your right. Left. A little left. Yes.
Imagine being the voice actress for this, where they're like, hey,
Half a mile to go.
it's like, what, like, we need you to do some voice lines. Alright, like, so, like, I'm doing a full character, right? It's like,
Pequod, I can see you.
literally, like, a paragraph.
Here you are, Ahab. Visual confirmed.
Fat paycheck.
Pequod, hurry! This way.
You're... I didn't know you could be so talkative, Quiet.
The boss is here. Hurry, Pequod. Please.
The actress looks just like her. Okay. I know they usually do mocap for, like, the characters that are being played. I think she streamed as well. Yeah, she did. She streamed herself playing the game. I know that when,
Development project has been added.
what was it, RE3 came out, the voice actress for Jill also did a like a let's play on her stream of the game. Well, either that was the chick who did Claire. It was one or the other, because it was like the first game she had ever voiced, so it was like a big deal for her.
Boss! I gave you an anti-venom.
Where's Quiet?
We've gotta go.
She's fucking dead, but she talked. The parasite probably killed her or whatever. Or she took off? She ran? Oh, she ran.
Let's go, boys.
Alright. Goodbye, Quiet. Except she spoke around him, so now the boss has that English parasite on him. Correct? I believe that's how that works, right?
Mission info has been updated.
I already lost them. Ugh. Ah, there it is. I mean, she's gonna be up here. He's vaccinated, though? Oh, okay. Probably gonna be, like, up here. I'll find her. One way or another, I'll find her. I'll run around the whole area if I need to. Oh. Oh, there she is. I'm smart. I found it totally legit. Music, yeah. Depressing. Oh, did she like jump off the cliff and kill herself? That was implied here.
I did not choose to be quiet. I wanted to express my feelings to you. If only we shared a common tongue.
I'm just saying. Code Talker could have taught like
Vengeance
a
was
bunch of
what
people.
drove me to them.
Could have taught, you know,
The only language left.
everybody a bunch of Navajo.
Revenge.
Just saying. That could have been a
The
thing.
words we shared. No, that was no language at all.
We could have if your mind was in your
That
mouth.
is why I chose the language of gratitude instead, and go back to silence. I am quiet. I am the absence of words.
Oh. Unfortunately, we have to skip. Unless, is there something in like, is there like a stinger or anything in these credits? Do you know? Because we have to skip otherwise, because copyrighted. The is actually copyrighted because it's part of a song. I can't remember. Well, we're just gonna have to skip it. Many years ago, yeah.
You have the results of quiet scans? Yes, as I suspected. Her entire body underwent parasite therapy. The parasites compensated for her burnt epidermis and provide her blood with oxygen through cutaneous respiration instead of pulmonary respiration. In addition, they replaced the digestive organs she lost, and she receives carbohydrates through photosynthesis.
Oh, so she's a plant lady.
Skullface responsible? There is no other possibility. Skullface ordered Quiet to assassinate Snake, only she got set on fire instead when he woke up in that hospital.
Yeah,
And then Skullface revived
that was
Quiet
Ishmael's
through his
fault.
parasite therapy, at the same time infecting her with the English strain. That way, even if the assassination failed again, she could still kill all of us just by coming here. That was the third English mating pair. Correction. The first and only English pair to be carried by a person. So either because she wanted to get even with Snake, or because she was working for Skullface, Quiet approached Snake again. Though in the end, for whatever reason, she did not complete her objective. Some change of heart, perhaps. We want to hear it from her.
All I'm gonna say is, again, you could have learned, like, there's so many ways to get around it, like... Also, we got the werewolf, the sniper wolf. There's so many ways to get around the, like, the, oh, she can't speak English thing. Like, I understand they were like, oh, she can only the only other language she knows is Navajo. It's like, okay. But, like, why don't, like, people just learn Navajo?
I know you're an expert when it comes to solo infiltrations, but now you have buddies who will fight alongside you. Use your iDroid to deploy them whenever you like. The role of your buddies is to support you during missions.
Why?
There's more than one
Why am
way
I getting
to
this
do that.
tutorial?
To get the most out of a buddy's abilities, you need to give the right order for the situation.
Select a mission.
That's very strange. Alright, so these are the only 3 left. And then I think we get, like, the last 2 missions of the game, because Quiet is gone, yeah. I no longer get Quiet. Yeah, these are, like, the only 3 missions left in the game, right? Because after this, I think you just get the final, like, story mission, quote-unquote, where you go and get... I think you still do. No, because isn't there, like, only, like, 50, like, 3 or 54 main missions, that is, in the game? Because after, like, I do these 3, I unlock going to South America, and then I have to fight Eli and Metal Gear. Oh, get Quiet as a buddy? Yeah, probably in, like, old missions, yeah. At least in, like, the repeats, you probably do, for sure. That would be kind of shitty if you just didn't get her anymore.
Please select a mission.
Alright, so we can finally start doing these, like, S missions. pretty fun.
Unit
So we can start getting
dispatched.
like S-class troops like regularly.
Unit dispatched.
I must sleep though, very tired. Yeah, I'm gonna kill stream anyway. So, because I started really late. Very busy day tomorrow. Well, I hope your day goes well. Anyway, end of stream. Killing it. Covered in blood. Adios. Bye.